Hey guys, how's it going? My name's Ben. Thank you so much for joining me. This will be a relatively quick video tutorial guitar lesson on how to play Born Tired by Jhene Aiko. This is a relatively easy song to play. If you are an absolute beginner, it might be a little bit tricky as we've got some bar chords, so I would suggest start to learn those bar chords, start to stretch your hands, get that strength in your hands so that you can do those bar chords. This could actually be a cool opportunity for you to learn some bar chords and have a nice challenge, a nice song to sort of work towards. But if you know bar chords, this song is super simple. It is essentially split up into 3 separate parts. They change a little bit as the song kind of goes on, and I'll explain all that, but really you have to learn a couple of little chords and you can play the entire song. The first thing you're going to want to learn is the intro. This intro I'm going to call section A. You're going to get your first finger, you're going to put it on the A string on the 3rd fret on C. Just like that. Then you want to place your 3rd finger on the 5th fret of the B string on this E note. We're just going to hit the A string and then the B string. And we're going to put our 4th finger onto the 6th fret of the B string and hit that twice. And then take it off and hit the B string again on the 5th fret once. And then you're going to take off your 1st finger and just play the open A string and then do the exact same thing again. That's the hook there, that's section A. So altogether it sounds like this. You just repeat that over and over until we get to section B of the song, and here's where you need to know how to play a bar chord. The first thing we're going to do in this section is just play an F major bar chord. If you don't know an F major bar chord, I'll quickly explain it to you. You're going to take your 1st finger and you're going to bar the entire 1st fret. So I'll go through the strings and tell you what frets your fingers are going to be on, just in case you can't quite see that. We've got 1st fret, 3rd fret, 3rd fret, 2nd, 1st and 1st. So on that F major bar chord, we're going to hit the E string, the B string, the G string, the D string, and then the B string again, just like this. And that pattern we're going to do quite regularly in this song. So after that F, we're going to go to a C major bar chord. So for this, you're just going to put your 1st finger on the 3rd fret of the A string. Now you can either play this chord like this and put your 2nd, 3rd and 4th fingers on the D, G, B strings on the 5th fret, like that, or you can use one finger to sort of bar them all. And then you're going to do the same picking pattern on your right hand, except instead of the low E string, we're going to play the A string as our bass because that's where our C is. And we're going to play. Then we go to our G major bar chord, which is the same as our F major bar chord, just slid up 2 frets, same picking pattern as the F major. And then we're going to put our 2nd finger on the 5th fret of the E string on A. We're going to put our 3rd finger on the 5th fret of the G string on C. And we're going to put our 4th finger on the 5th fret of B string, which is E. And we're just going to pluck those strings E, G, B. So then we're going to put our 1st finger on the 3rd fret of the E string, leave our 4th finger where it is. You can take your 3rd finger off now and put your 2nd finger on the 4th fret of the G string on that B, and you're going to play the same thing again. You're going to play E, G, B. Like that. Then we go back to our F major bar chord again. Back to our C major. G major. And then lastly, we're going to stay on G and just strum through all the strings. So that whole section, section B, sounds like this. Now, one thing to note is that the second time we play our section B, instead of playing that chord, we're actually just going to play. So instead of 5th fret on the B string, it's going to be 3rd fret on the B string. So that section will sound like this. Now it does go back to section A before it goes to section C, but I'm not going to explain the entire structure of the song for you. Have a listen, see what you can hear. If you start to understand what lyrics she's singing to what parts, then it's really easy to sort of play along with the song. I'm going to quickly show you section C. Now this part starts the same as the section B with that, but instead of going to the C next, we just go straight up to the G. And now we're going to move it up another 2 frets up to A. We're actually going to take our second finger off, and you're going to do the same picking pattern. So after that A minor chord, we're going to go back to our G major chord and just strum through the strings. That's the first time we play section C, and this is what it sounds like. So the next time we play section C in the song, it's going to change a little bit. It's going to do the same F major chord, then up to the G, up to the A minor, but then instead of going straight back down to the G, we're going to go to C major and pick it. Back to the F, the G, A minor, and then we're going to strum the G. So all together, that sounds like this. If you did want to learn how to play that little outro part that's on the harp and do it on the guitar, I'll quickly show that to you now. You're going to play the 10th fret on the D string, so it's C with your first finger, and then you're going to play the 12th fret on the high E string with your third finger, that's an E, and then you're going to do the exact same pattern as you did for the A section, which is this. On the high E, 12th fret, 13 back to 12, and then you just put your second finger on the 12th fret of the A string and then do the same thing. That is how to play the entire song of Born Tired from Jhene Aiko. I hope you enjoyed this video. I really appreciate you taking the time to check it out. Don't forget to like and subscribe, hit the bell. I'm going to be having plenty more video tutorials, guitar related content, music related content in general coming out on this channel. Thank you so much for watching. Enjoy the rest of your day, your night, your week. Have fun, play music. I'll see you in the next one.